The face of Rongai is changing at a very high speed. This is the first gated community in the entire Rongai. If you feel like you cannot manage or afford to purchase a house in Lavington, Runda, Kiambu Road, name it, Kieleshua, name it, anywhere, then this would be a perfect option for you. Now, behind me is a 4-bedroom. It's all en suite. Sitting on 1/8 of an acre, I'm doing a new project in Rongai comprising of modern villas for families who want to raise their kids in a quiet, safe, secure neighborhood close to everything. Look at this, angled roofing, modern villa with 2 parkings, service charge of 10,000. I have a clubhouse, a borehole, a kids play area, a gym. I have everything that anyone would want in a community where he's thinking to raise a family. I have a swimming pool. And this is one of the typologies we have in the compound. I have an angled roofing and a flat roofing. Today, I'll be showcasing an angled roofing. Where I'm standing, this is the garden. It goes all the way to that side, which I'll show you in a bit if you get to stick around. I know you ask about the price point. The price point is from 18.5 million only, and you only need 20% deposit. The balance can be spread all the way to December this year. As I'm speaking to you, I'm 70% sold out, and I have a lot of clients who have bought all over the world. Now, if you kind of feel like an apartment is not an option for you, you want a place to raise a family, then I think this is the best location to get to buy a property and raise a family. I took myself all the way from the office up to this location. My office is in Kilimani, in Timao Plaza. I drove myself up to this location. It took me approximately 25 to 30 minutes to this location, tarmacked all the way. I didn't get to drive on a rough road. It was only after the tarmac to the gate where the property is, it's around, say, a minute to the property. So it's very convenient and easily accessible. I've got Rudolph, I've got Acacia, I've got all those schools that your kids can go to if you get to buy this location, right? If you kind of feel like Karen is out of reach, then I think this would be an option. This is suitable for anybody who is at the age of around, say, 30, 40, thereabout, and wants to have a home for their family. And I'll explain to you why it makes sense once we get into this beautiful villa in Rongai. It's very unusual to see me going out of my location to go showcase a property. And if that happens, it means there must be something that has really put me all the way from my comfort zone into the murky waters. And this is a murky waters to me, but it's a very comfortable neighborhood for anybody who want to raise a family. Come, let me show you something. So this is the parking. You can do 2 cars here, and I've got extra 30 parking slots for anybody with excess, of around, say, 1 more car can get an additional parking in the compound. Now, the garden goes all the way up to this point and also up to the other side. Behind me is the main entrance of the property. Before I get in, I want to enjoy the beautiful facade of this angled roofing villa in Rongai. If I could take these and put it somewhere in Lavington, these would cost you around 80 or 90 million thereabout. But with only 18.5, you can have this. And trust me, population is growing, demand is growing, and appreciation also is happening. So in the next 5 years, these will appreciate, and trust me, if you don't get to buy it right now, you won't afford to buy the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years. This is the best time to jump in and book it and pay on installments. So let's go in there to see what we have inside this beautiful 4-bedroom villa in Rongai. Follow me inside. Okay, I know you're drooling just to see what is happening inside, but before I get inside, this extension with the Mazeras cladding is housing the guest bedroom and is holding the balcony of the master bedroom, which is the most beautiful space in this beautiful 4-bedroom. Now come close. The doors, gray in color, modern doors with a metal frame around it. Besides me here, on my right-hand side, is the guest bedroom with highly raised ceilings. It's en suite. The floors are laminate, wooden-like laminate floors, and the windows are tinted. Very huge windows with a windowsill, right? With a beautiful view of the neighborhood. The most beautiful thing about this guest bedroom is this closet. I just like the color. Light gray, cool, classy, and very deep going in. And the good thing about it is that also it gets from the ground all the way to the ceiling. It's a full closet. On my right hand side is a washroom. This washroom also has tiles all the way from the floor to the ceiling with a hidden cistern. The theme here is white. We want you to be clean as this. So that's why we went with white in this washroom. I have this vanity, nice mirror, and a very huge sink, and the taps are very classy. That is the shower cubicle with a very huge frosted window, bringing a lot of natural light into the washroom. I love it. Trust me. I can feel this house. It's very, very modern, and it's worth every penny. This is the entry foyer that takes you into the lounge itself. On my left-hand side is a cabinetry, right? You can store stuff here, and you can put some decors. You can still put some shoes. That's why we did this for you, just to put shoes and make sure the space here is very clean. And this entry foyer is not so tight, it's wide enough. On my right-hand side here, this is the guest washroom. I told you all the bedrooms are en suite, and we chose to add for you this space for your guests. So you won't be sharing washrooms with your guest. So this is particularly for the guest who is visiting. This stairs takes me to the master bedroom and the other two bedrooms on top, which I'll take you in the next 2 or 3 minutes. Now switch this side. This is what really hooked me up. The lounge is very huge. It fits a nuclear family, right? Kids can sit here. You can have a seat here. You know, it's very functional. It's spacious. It's airy. There is good natural lighting in the space. And the height also is slightly high. It feels very nice being inside here. For me, if I was out looking for property to purchase, create a family, trust me, I would not even think twice when I'm comparing this with anything else. Here is a stairs that takes you to the next level up there. You put your TV here, you put your seats here. It can comfortably house or hold as many seats as possible. The space down there can be used as more storage, but this property gives me a lot of stuff to talk about. Today, I won't rush. I'll move step by step and talk about some things that I think are very important for anybody who wants to purchase. Now, just look at the tiles. These are wooden-like tiles. They give a vibe of wood, but it's tiles. And the good thing is, in the bedrooms, you have got laminate floors, and therefore, it's warmer in the bedrooms. But there's something that I think is very important. This developer didn't go with tiles that are cut as skirting. Developer went and bought real skirting for the property. Look at that. This is very important, not only for you, but for me as well. It helps me rent the property somewhere up there. The dining is separate, and the space between the dining and the lounge is enough for movement. I just want to be straight to the point. Now, look at this. A French window, which gives you access to a beautiful garden. Look at that. It's a very, very huge garden that suits a modern family. You can imagine having your buddies here for an event, maybe. This would be a very good space for you to host your guests. You don't need to go out and hire space to have your events. You have them in your property for only 18.5. That is something very beautiful, and I think I would put monies on this. Come see what you have here. In the kitchen, I think this kitchen makes a lot of sense. Now, many of you cry a lot about open concept. The reason why we do open concept many times is because the space is a bit tight. And also, the aspect of modernity, you want to have airy spaces and natural lighting. But this time, we're going back to basics. We're giving you a closed kitchen, but also with good natural light. This kitchen has enough space in it. I have a lot of cabinetry, and the theme is still consistent, dark gray and light gray. And then again, I have a lengthy kitchen countertop from that point all the way to this point. I've got a 3-burner cooker and an induction. I have a hood here. I have a very huge window that brings natural lighting into the kitchen. And I also have a provision for fridge, which is somewhere there. So you put your fridge here. In case you got 2 fridges, you can put one here and the other one can be placed over here. Now, that is not enough yet. I also have an oven which comes with this cooker and more drawers with soft close. The height is still high. The space here is enough. You can decide even and add more storage here because this wall is empty but can be very functional. This one is the pantry. It's sizable enough just to serve a nuclear family. On this side, I have a laundry area, and the laundry area is not so huge, not so small, but functional. Come close. I'm giving you a sink over here. I'm also giving you a tap, an outlet, and a socket to put your washing machine on the space. The finishes are not so cheap. We went with very high-end finishes, right? Here is the SQ. The SQ is very huge, right? And it's en suite with a sink and a sizable shower area with a casement window that is frosted. Come, let's see what you have inside here. Listen, what really impresses me with this property is the clean finishes. If you look at the paintings, many times you go into projects and you look at the paint that have been used, cheap paints, and many times you find that the paint overflows into another coat or another paint. So let's say you're using white and gray, you find the white has gone into the gray paint and it's not beautiful, it's not nice. I think it's high time developers, you be very keen on how you do your finishes, and this can be a benchmarking property for anybody who's doing construction. However affordable it is, please try to do something clean. This is very clean. Let me take you upstairs, get to see how clean this property is on the next level. I'll use the stairs, go up, then I'll meet you on the next level. Follow me. Very strong steel staircase taking you upstairs with a very high-end finishes on this corridor. Very high ceilings with a very high casement window bring a lot of natural lighting on the corridor. Now, the steel that has been used here is very strong. It can comfortably hold or support 6 or 10 people walking upstairs. I've tried it, I've tested it, it's working. I know you're watching like, Boris, you're lying. No. I'm honest with you, man. It's very true, it's very strong. And the wood that has been used here, it's a very strong hardwood, just to give you an assurance that you can easily walk upstairs without getting scared of falling down or this breaking. Now, the idea of having these steel handrails is also to allow air circulation. I can still feel the breeze from that French window blowing through my feet. It's very relaxing. Let me take you up here. This one is the last level of the property. Behind me is the master bedroom. This is the boiler room. This is where the boiler will be housed. But I'm going to show you this bedroom first, then we go see the master bedroom. Now this one here is the second bedroom. It's spacious, has similar finishes to what you saw down there. The difference between this and the guest bedroom downstairs is the views. You get the views from this window. The closet finish are the same. The tile is the same. The height is the same. The size is the same. The washroom is also the same. Come this way. We see what we have on this side. On this wall, you can put some nice decor, say maybe a wall hanging or a light fixture just to brighten this wall here and this corridor here. Come inside. This bedroom is also en suite, right? It could be a bit smaller than the other one, but the good thing is it's en suite. The views here are the same between this one and the other one. They enjoy similar views. Lighting is enough. It's very quiet, it's subtle, homely. The height is so high. Many of the buyers here are buying this property as the retirement home, or maybe they're buying just to go raise a family. You know, sometimes you work so hard and you want a place where you can have, you know, just tranquility and raise a family, because you can't raise a family where it's so dusty, there's a lot of smoke, it's so noisy. This is a heaven. You love staying here at a very friendly price point. Of course, it's en suite, have a shower cubicle, a hanging toilet, beautiful vanity, and white all through. Now, on my left-hand side is the master bedroom, which I can't just wait to show you. This master bedroom is the reason why I would spend that entire amount of money in buying this property. The master bedroom is well designed. I have a space on my left-hand side which you can use as a home office space, just to put your desk there, and you can study from this side. Or you can have this wall and still use it as a dressing area for your wife if you want to. That side, the bed sits over there, but it just doesn't sit. It sits and still enjoys a view on the front, directly into your eyes. You're waking up into a view of the neighborhood. There is no high rises, no obstruction. You get the views all the way into Karen, green views, birds chirping, I can hear them from here. So you get the same feeling with that person who stays somewhere there in Karen at only 18.5. It is a steal. Come see the balcony. The balcony. I'm not just giving you a 1 meter balcony, but a 2 meter balcony. It's very wide. And the finishes here are so modern. I have a glass, right? Supported by the railing, steel railing. From outside, it looks very high-end. And I like the idea of being consistent with the gray and white all over. Beautiful. This space, you can sit here with your wife. You do 2 seats and a coffee table. Won't finish the space in this balcony. And I won't call it a balcony, I'll call it a pure sun deck. Why? It's because when you sit down here, the sun hits you directly. I have this French window, give me access to the balcony, but the good thing is it's tinted. Your neighbor cannot get to see through your property or through your bedroom. It's very beautiful. Very quiet, homely feeling. You're not buying a house, you're buying a home. Trust me, you are buying a home. It's so difficult for me to go out of my way to go see a property out of my locality. But this one is worth my time and worth your time to watch as well. Come this way, see this walk-in closet, which I think is very beautiful. A master bedroom with a real walk-in closet. All of this running closet from that point up to this point, from the floor all the way to the ceiling. Good natural lighting here. It's not so tight. It's very, very spacious. You can still do an ottoman here if you want to, right? And even add a small console if you want on the space, because the space is very spacious. On my left-hand side, this is the washroom. Doesn't come with the bathtub, but the shower cubicle is very spacious, still consistent with the white theme in the washroom. We have it here. I have a hanging toilet, a hidden cistern. I have a beautiful vanity on my left-hand side, and the space in the washroom is enough for the 2 or 1. You decide. If you're alone, it still suits you. If you got a partner, it can still house you and host you comfortably. A casement window on my right-hand side to bring natural lighting, and always to make sure that this washroom is always dry. Let's go down. And that was the tour of the modern 4-bedroom villa in Rongai. As I told you, Rongai is changing. This is a fast gated community in Rongai. This property is in the market, and clients are just coming down, moving to buy the property. We are almost sold out. And I said, I don't have this for myself with my clients, but also share with the world what is happening in Rongai. If you're interested, the numbers on the screen. Clients have bought here all the way from Norway, Sweden, US, name it, Kenya, SA, Nigeria, Ghana. People are buying. And you should not be left out. This is the new gated community that has just popped up in the market. It was a pleasure to have you watch me from the start all the way to the end. And I'm going to say thank you so much. And I'll see you on the next. The guy, Boris Yelstine. Love you so much.